Okay, we're back on. That's just the three sisters there that died, the Fowlers. I must research that because I come from Nanstallen. And here we have Samson Hick. Samson Hick, no S. He died in 1884, aged 52 years old. That's unusual. There's no tracing of a Hick, an S there. Hick. And now the rain's coming in, which I didn't think they forecast. We got here. Looks like Richard Phillips. Can't read anything off this one. I think that's a name there, but I can't see what it says. That's Richard Phillips there. Departed this life. I can't see, it's so worn away. If I can just get any sort of date here. Oh, there's Jane Phillips in the bottom. She died in 1899, aged 76 years. Does that say also his wife, does it? Can't see nothing. Age 71, I think. That's Richard Phillips. Part of his life. Yeah, it's a bit hard to read, that one, isn't it? Could be a summertime one. Usually when the sun's on, you can see a bit better. Okay, here's another one that's pretty wore away. Jane, the beloved wife of John Jane. She died in 1882, age 25. I'm sure that says John Jane. Here we have Henry Ellery, who died at Nanstallen in this parish. On the 24th of August 1880, and also he's age 62. Also Charlotte Ann, a dear beloved child of Henry and Ellen Ellery, and daughter of the above, who died the 30th of July 1880, aged 2 years old. This one is difficult to read. Fortunately, I've not got a torch with me. It's one of those engraved ones. I'll go down the top side of it here. See anything? Could be Phillips. I can see a date, I think. Hang on a minute. Date there saying 18 something. I'm not going to read it out wrong if I can't read it. I can see Phillips, I think. I think that's Phillips there. Ellie? Ellen, yeah, Ellen, wife of M.W. Phillips. That's Ellen Phillips. Phillips. Yeah, I found a load of Phillips back there, didn't I? Ernest Goldsworthy, who departed this life in 1834, aged 73 years. Goldsworthy. I think I've done these, folks, on one of my last videos. That's James Goldsworthy. Departed this life April 1880, aged 61 years. Goldsworthy. Robert Thomas. Luty of this parish, who died August the 29th, 1882, age 65. This stone was erected. Looks like it was erected by his two sons. That's Luty, L-E-U-T-Y. We'll have a quick look here. I think I've done these anyway. Samuel Honey, Mary Jane, beloved wife of Samuel Honey. She died in 1882. We have Docking. I see a lot of this around. Jesse Docking. Died in 1925, aged 57 years. Also of her father and mother, Richard Docking and Elizabeth Docking. Richard died in 1882, Elizabeth died in 1884. How old was Elizabeth then? 50. That's no age, is it? Right, folks, I'm going to go back to this end to see if there's anything interesting back that way. So, looks like a sinking grave there. You do quite a good job of the grass here, but if it was me, I'd have come in and, because there's a council and all that, I would come in and do more, to be honest with you. Cut it down once more. Yeah, I don't like to see this either. Headstones down. We'll have a look and see who it is anyway. Samuel Honey. Samuel Honey of this parish. Died in 1902, aged 59 years. There's another one down there. That could be righted easy. William Roach, who died in July 12th, 1907, aged 54. Beautiful stone there. Shame it's pushed over. Here we got David, beloved husband of Ada Hamley. Again, this time it's different. Hamley. And David died in 1903, aged 30 years old. We'll have a look up the top here in a minute. Pedlar. Henry Pedlar. There you go, Henry Pedlar. Who died on the 9th of December 1904, age 72. Also Elizabeth, wife of the above. She died in 1913, aged 81 years. That's Pedlar. And I thought I'd come back here at the beginning of the cemetery. You can see the difference in the richer and the poorer. These are all sort of granite here and big old monuments. And already I can see some military people with no crosses on whatsoever, no poppies. Mary, the beloved wife of William Roberts, died at Trenower, Roach in 1919, aged 59 years. Also William Roberts died 1932, aged 30 years. Unusual one here, what we got here? Richard Heller, Helller, died in 1935, aged 79. Also Agnes Miranda, she died in 1941. That's Heller, Heller. James Tremuin of Lanivet died in August 1911, aged 79 years. Also, oh sorry, that's Anne. Also James, he died in 1922, aged 90 years old. Some cracking here we have John James Tonkin, beloved husband of M.J. Tonkin, died in 1919. Also of Mary, also of the above Mary Jane Tonkin, died in 1940. Now I did see excuse me a minute folks, I'm dawdling here now. It's Harper. Yeah, there's one here. These loving memory of John Matthews, died October 1929. Also Margaret Matthews, she died in 1926, age 87. And their son Captain Charlie Matthews, who fell in France in action, age 26 in 1917. I've seen another one here somewhere with, I just walked right past it. See, all these are sort of leaning and sinking and everything. Thomas Hancock, died in 1927. Joseph Tinney, he died at 20th of August 1928, age 67. That's Tinney. There's another Downing. Downing there. Medland. And there's a sunken grave there, it's a shame. Chapman. Wife of Lot. Hang on. Louise, a dearly beloved wife of Lot Chapman. Also her husband Lot Chapman. Yeah, that's right. Let's see, Marshall. William Stanley, beloved son of William and Bessie Geach. Died in 1935, so the Geaches were still here compared to the one that I found in the last video. Anne Marshall. Of Lanivet. She died in 1928, aged 80 years. Fisher. Died in 1928. Don't see many Fishers around. That's Marshall. Emma, beloved wife of John Marshall. Some of these are hard to read. Who's that then? Gill. Tom Gill. Died in 1924. That just needs to be cleaned off really. It's in a hell of a mess, to be honest with you. We've got Bennett of Rose Warwick in his parish. Mary M. Bennett, beloved wife. His beloved wife. Died in 1928. You know, I could have swore that I saw a major general or something like that here. Perhaps I didn't, I don't know. No, it was a collapsed one. It's a shame. Collapsed recently, see? It's a damn shame. That could have been, and that headstone's going to fall if it's not careful. Mine was. Frederick W.T. Pendray, the beloved son of T&G Pendray and brother of Ethel, was drowned in the River Wey in 1921, aged 17 and 11 months. Also Tom Pendray, father of the above, died in 1945, aged 81. And also of Grace, wife of Tom, died in 1946. Also their daughter Ethel Ann Pendray. She died in 1957. Elizabeth Viren, Harry Viren. That's all there is to that. That one. Thomas Buse, Lovely old stone that. Died 1905, age 43. Made by Evans and Sons, Bodmin. So they had access to granite as well as slate then. You can see all the ones here. Again, Rundle, familiar names. 1912, Richard, husband of Catherine, and Catherine as well, 1936. M.A. Roberts, beloved wife of John H. Ritalik. Also John Sobey, the eldest son of the above. Died 1912, aged 21 years. Also John Ritalik. Died 1936, aged 79. Ritalics. There's lots of Ritalics still in Cornwall. Newt. N-U-T-E. Sarah Newt. Beloved wife of Robert S. Newt. She died in 1911, aged 65 years. Frederick Bateman Paul, a rector of this parish. That's interesting. Rector of this parish. 11 years rector of this parish. Born 26th, 1834, died in 1908, January. That's Newt again. Some more Sinkins. There's a huge one gone over there. That's been pushed off the top. Mind you, it could have fallen, I suppose. But they'd have a hell of a job to rewrite that. John Charles Marshall. Died in 1908, age 69. Also Jane, his wife, she died in 1932. Mary Ann May. I know somebody was looking for Mays. Died, born 1827, died 1910. In loving memory, 30 years of faithful service in the family of D.J. Chilcott, Esquire, Truro. Okay, Mary Ann May. 30 years faithful service. He was a, don't know, servant of some sort, I suppose. Bless her. Lucy Hick. William, the beloved husband of Lucy Hick, who died at Fenton, 1937, aged 69 years. Also William Hick, who died at Lanescott, April 1950, aged 82. And I'm making a beeline for this one here because this looks like a bit of an important one here. Okay. Erected by his loving widow and children. John H. Julian Sr., late mine captain of the Night Central Gold Mining Company, Germiston, Transvaal, Africa, and a pioneer of the Rand gold mining industry. Died at Quarry Park Terrace, Bodmin in 1913. Now that's an interesting one. Mary Ann Julian died at Lanivet in 1929, aged 75 years. It's got a little badge here as well. It signifies a miners of some sort. It's an interesting find. Never expected to find nobody like that here. Well, anyway, folks, I'm going to wrap this one up to an end now. Don't like leaving. I've not got the time to do all this today, really. Charles Yeats, Yeates, died in 1910, aged 75 years. Yeats, that's an unusual name. William Roach, died at Lanivet in 1907. And there's an, okay, we've got more Yeats here. That makes a bit of sense. So, Eliza, wife of John Yeats. She died in April the 15th. 1908, aged 98 years. I've done this one here. Right. You could say this is Lanivet Cemetery. Don't like to see this really, and there's a termite hill there, but that could be just raked over. And Simmons, Cecilia Simmons, died in 1929. Richard Harold, her son, died in 1929, aged 30. Unusual. Thomas Reath, Reath, late of Foy, which is about 15 miles from here, I think. He died at Fernley, Delabole. That's strange. Thomas Reath, late of Foy, who died at Delabole, but he's buried in Lanivet. I'm sure there's a story there somewhere. It's Reath. Keast. (1927), age 70. That's Keast. Right, folks. You can see some sunken graves here. I can see unmarked here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see them there. Let's see the raised ground. Even here. Don't like to think that nobody was buried without a headstone, but I'm hoping that they got records of it anyway. There's one. Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, even up through there. There's about 10 here, all in all, even here. Somebody's got one there marked by the sound of it. So the thing is, families die off, don't they, and nobody ever comes anymore. This is why I'm trying to record what I can to get it up. I hope YouTube has it for eternity, really. Tom Marshall, Rose Hill, Lanivet, died 1948, 886 years. Right folks, I'm going to stop this one now, part 2 of Lanivet. Another Hellier. George Edward Hellier, 1952, age 58. So that's Lanivet Cemetery. That's of it there. I've not done every single one, but I've done all the old ones I need to, so I'll say bye for now. From Lanivet Cemetery in Cornwall.